This is a stupid intro. I'm doing the factory today because last time we did the cliff and now we have foggy fumes. Okay, yeah, seriously, we're doing the factory today. Okay, hopefully I can get this done in actually under an hour because the past 2 episodes have been over an hour and it just makes me want to kerplode. So yeah, foggy fumes, and it's another silhouette level. We haven't had another one since World 1, huh? Am I? Okay, I'm making stuff up. I wasn't sure if there was something to the left. Yeah, I think this one's probably like my favorite transition from one world to the next. Yeah, we obviously got like the fossil still, and then we got an ode to the arcade Donkey Kong. And look at that, we're in the factory kind of already. I don't think that buzzsaw thing appears in any other level. I guess it's kind of a reskin of those stupid bugs I hate, but at least the buzzsaw looks cool and isn't annoying. Yeah, it's just, if you haven't picked up on it, these fans and this fog are going to be the main obstacles of the level. Oh, it's just like, alright, cool. It's also been a little bit since okay, those screwdriver things, they'll short hop and then they'll high hop. Or high jump, I guess. And it's Mr. Game & Watch from the Spicy Bros. Oh my god, I'm your biggest fan. Yeah, it's been a little bit since I last recorded, so as par for the course, my commentary will be dry, most likely. Isn't that so cool? Did I? Okay, I did. I don't know why I forgot I even grabbed the K, but you can see a puzzle piece on the foreground. Are you floating away? No. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I think you can you? Yeah, you can kind of blow the fog away. Yeah, they're going to be hiding stuff in the fog, so just be careful and keep note of that puzzle piece we saw in the foreground just now. I don't think there's anything else here. I'm pretty sure we do this again later, just want to make sure. Okay. Hop over here, and this is solid ground. And just keep going until you get the puzzle piece. I don't think there's nothing else. Okay. Also gotta keep looking back at the recording after what happened last time. Of course I'm gonna be paranoid about it. Now that I think oh yeah, okay, it's this. This is what I was thinking of. Wait, how do I... Oh, this is the banana coin. Alright, whatever. Something like that, though, is where another puzzle piece is. I want banana. We hungry, we want banana. I am actually hungry. I woke up, kinda just try to... kind of existed for an hour, and yeah, I haven't eaten today, so awesome. I just wanted to at least record while I have time. When is today? I'll never tell. Oh, the game might. I don't know. No, this game doesn't tell you like when you do things. Ah, okay. I almost died. That would have been embarrassing. Oh god, you can accidentally like shoot on top of that guy, and it's just unavoidable damage. You just time it awkwardly. I don't think there are any bonus rooms in this level now that I think about it, so awesome. And, I thought, never mind, it didn't even matter because it's the next one, but I am positive there is a puzzle piece along this stretch of level. I don't remember where. Oh, wait, no, damn it, alright. No! Oh my god. Yep, and then there's another one of those horns. Yep. You gotta kind of time it right. I'll go back for the G. Oh god! No, please! Alright, awesome. Was this something also? Oh, okay. I don't think... Okay. If it starts sprouting bananas, or just throwing bananas at me, then I'm just gonna keep collecting them and see what I get. We're at the end of the level now, so pretty pretty sure this is something. Last step. That's not how you blow into a horn. Nope, banana corn. I don't think we missed it. We might have. I don't know. Anyways, plug this thing into the thing, and... And I missed the puzzle piece. Why? Now we can see again. Alright, since I don't want this video to last like over 1 billion hours, I'll just... I know I don't have all the puzzle pieces, I'll get Squawks and then just go back in. Oh wait, actually first. Yeah, now that clears all the fog. Now I can actually see what this world looks like. Also, I love the map music. Anyways, here I go. Oh yeah, okay. I had a weird feeling about that area, I just wasn't sure. People were probably screaming at me while I was doing that to just look up, and I just didn't. Cool. Alright. Okay, yeah, Diddy Kong had a little bit of an accident, so... yeah. Okay, slamming steel. I know a slamming steel. Okay, whatever. I could make plenty of jokes about this title, but you know what? This time I'm gonna keep it to myself. I'll be the bigger person this time. Okay. I get robot chickens. That's a show. If you watch Robot Chicken, comment below your favorite sketch. As for mine, I actually don't know. Some pretty funny sketches. I've never really thought of which one's my favorite. Oh god! Yeah, it doesn't one-shot you, but it's still bad. Actually, I think I'm gonna try Dixie's just because of the few secrets in here. Like this one. Pretty sure you're supposed to do that a different way, but why do that when you can just be awesome? Literally, oh my god! Get back down there. Yeah, make sure to hit these lights, because I don't know which level, but in one of these levels there's a puzzle piece hidden in one of those. Did they make these guys squishy now? Because I don't remember them having that like little squash and stretch animation. It's funny. Cute. Those things are cute. I'll say that. Wow. Man, I really made the right choice here. I think you're supposed to bounce off the chickens to get up here, but I don't know. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, up here. I remember one of these here. I think I missed this last time when I played this game on my own. Oh dear. Doing fine on that right now. Up ahead is the die area. You want to be in these gaps by the time it comes down. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Yay, more bonus room! I almost missed that last banana twice. I missed it once and then I almost just fumbled it again completely. What was wrong with me? Oh, I thought I took damage. You know, I keep complaining about my laptop's fan, but when I go into editing, I don't think I can hear it that much, so I'm gonna just let it do its thing right now. I'll let it keep throwing its tantrum as it gets worse, then I'll unplug it. Oh, I'm pretty sure you can hear my chair squeaking. For the slightest movement of my shoulder blade. Now this one, you don't want to touch the electricity. It'll fuck your brain. Your brain will fry. Here. I feel like there was, but I don't know. Did I go look? Well, I'm gonna take damage, so... Nope, okay. Just to be sure. These things are like on little time intervals. Hey, you don't want to touch them either, because obviously they're still electric. Even if they don't have a current flowing between them. And going. Now this part harkens back to Mario a little bit. Okay, there was just that one more puzzle piece. And the next time there should be up ahead. If I didn't grab it already. I just grab things and go in this game. That's just kind of... Oh, dear. Okay, you just kind of slammed me... Oh. You kind of just threw me against the wall. You didn't really smash me there. Awesome. Ooh, I'm awesome. Let's freaking go. I'm not awesome. Oh, I forgot. I didn't... For some reason, that little piece of terrain just blended in. I forgot it was there. I remember there was a tire in here, but I just didn't remember where. Just don't kill me. Oh god, I don't know. I'm dead. I have had a good thing going. Okay. I think this is the longest I've gone without dying in a world since like cave or something. Actually, no. Did I die in the first? Now I gotta go back and look and then show it in editing. If I died in the first level of the cave. Oh, nah, gee, I wonder which path I'm gonna take now. Yeah, this part's all about being careful, but I am anything but. It squishes you for like half a millisecond, which I guess half a millisecond is enough to kill someone. Just, if you're gonna be in a work area at some point in your life, just be careful. Slam and steel can be anywhere. I'm dead. Oh my god. I know it's probably easier to not do what I'm doing, but I don't know. I'm just stubborn like that. Oh god. Oh. Alright, fine. I'll just go for the heart. Screw the banana coin. Oops. Aha, didn't give me that time. No! I was supposed to say, hey, yo, kiss my donkey bum, and then just immediately gets revenge on me. But nope. I am the donkey. It's the... Okay. Should have gotten everything, so... Awesome. 13 to make up for the 1 or 2 lives that were gone. Actually, no, it caps out at 99. Yeah, 99, so... 13 lives to make up for the 1 life. I think I know which level the next one is. But I think... Wait a minute. Okay, 7-4. Okay, so... I knew the next one we unlocked was Gear Getaway, but... Was it? Okay.
Oh, Cranky! I need some help! Oh, Cranky, can you sell me a parrot?
I don't think I've ever seen that one. So I had to, like, kind of prepare myself because I was excited to say that.
Oh, sure, take the easy way out.
Okay.
Yes, I said what for. I'm old. Get over it.
Unlocks 1-3. What the hell? 7-3 handy hazards. Where am I in? 16 minutes? Alright. I just wanted to see, just so I can see what kind of jokes I can make. I usually wait until like I'm past the 10-minute mark to start making these kind of jokes. But look, the factory is somewhere you work, and these are hands, so they have hand professions. That's not my joke. I wish it was. Dear Dixie, I'll pick Diddy. Oh dear. Probably would have been a lot easier with Dixie Kong, but you know, look, you can't take the easy way out all the time. Wait a minute. I think this is like a double secret. Ah. I remember, like, it was in the factory, one of these, oh, it's this one. As I was saying, it was in the, I remembered one of these levels in the factory had two secrets right next to each other. I probably should have just waited. That. Okay. Oh wait, no, please. Okay. Go down and shoot the K, and then get back out. I am gaming. I feel like someone might. Nah, never mind. I'm not that popular. Never mind. Eyeball good. I see. And and back to my go. And back to the okay. Look, he's gonna help us. I think you do have to get all these. Whoa. You shoot a lot lower, so it's like less time to grab things. Oh, that. What? Come on. Oh, it's the start of the level. Oh wait, no. Uh-oh. Well, you know what they say. Old toast.
My back!
What was that? Screw it. Dixie. What? Am I gonna find the dumbest ways to take damage in this game? Oh, wait. Aha. I just... What the hell? Okay, so no, you don't get anything for getting these. I don't think. If you do, it just wasn't apparent enough, and I will be upset if I have to come back just for whatever the hell that was. Uh-oh, these brown chickens are bombs. Come from a bomb factory. You know, they're bombs. Oh, this, okay. There you go.
Lamp oil, ropes, bombs, you want it? It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rupees. Sorry, Link, I can't give credit. Come back when you're a little richer.
I kind of wavered at the end, but you get the point. Oh. Morshu reciting the Bible is one of the most legendary videos on the internet, and you can't tell me otherwise. Anything Morshu related is instantly peak content. Even if and I don't mean this in a bad way, even if I'm not like the biggest Zelda fan out there, it's not, again, I'm not saying I don't like Zelda, it's just that, I don't know, Zelda is a series that hasn't really captivated me the same way other series have. Even though, yeah, I do feel terribly about that, by the way, so like, I don't mean that in any bad blood or any bad sensible way, but, even if, like, I'm not the, oh god, even if I don't know that much about Zelda and, like, I'm not the biggest fan in the world, again, not in a bad way, I don't mean that in a bad way, but, whoa. I will say that Morshu is just peak character. Even if the Zelda CDI games do tend to get a bad rap outside of the games. I think up ahead I know where another focus is, unless I'm thinking about another level, which I could be, but I have a good feeling it's this level. Okay, it is this level. Dixie should make this a lot easier. Yep. You're supposed to grab each of those coins and then use the blocks to get them, but obviously we didn't have to do that this time. Time it wrong, you just get sent flying straight down. Which one? Ooh. And yeah, if you wait long enough, Donkey Kong will just pop his head out so you know which one it is, so it doesn't really matter that much. Also, that voice crack though. Now we can do Gear Getaway. One of the most iconic levels in the game because it, even though it's just the Rocket Barrel theme, in Smash they just named the Rocket Barrel theme after this level. So yeah. Whoa, that gives a lot more bananas than I remember. This one, yeah. Kong doesn't really matter here, but I'm gonna actually, whatever. It's too late now. And then there should be a bonus room. Yep, down there. I see it. Whee! Alright, cool. I keep forgetting how this game has a higher frame rate now because in editing, I don't usually go back to watch my own videos once I upload them, but in my editor, the frame rate is significantly lower than what I'm seeing on my TV. And yep. Oh yeah, I guess I kind of mentioned it, Rocket Barrel, but yep, here's a Rocket Barrel level, and this one is the Supreme Butt Clencher. And you will see why. The Butt Clencher. And yeah, maybe whatever. I wasn't gonna say an insult, I was just gonna say, like, maybe if you're someone who, you get it. And if you don't, then, you'll learn when you're older. Please, yes. No, come on, bro, I was trying to do this all in one go. Hey, I rhyme. I keep rhyming, I do that a lot, and I don't even realize I do it. That sucks, because the ending is so cool when you haven't died, because then it's like climactic at the end. I was gonna say, I haven't even seen The Little Mermaid in like a billion years, and for some reason... Oh, you wanna know why? This kinda... Okay, cool, thanks. I wasn't talking or anything, no, nothing like that. I was saying... I bring up Robot Chicken because I was like... I don't know, yesterday when I was... What was I even doing? I was doing something. I think I was like making food, I just... was split... Okay, that one's on me. I kind of turned my brain off for a moment. I don't know if I would call this the hardest Rocket Barrel level, it's just, there's a lot of parts to this where you just gotta be really precise, so take that as you will. But, I think it was like making food or something, breakfast, I don't even remember, but I was listening to like Robot Chicken sketches, it was like the best Disney ones. It was just the one where it's like, I won't recite the lyrics to it obviously, but basically what it is like, it's the scene where Ariel and, what was his name? I forget the prince's name, but like they're in the swamp. Like, especially, like, really? You paid the house? Okay, maybe I shouldn't do it like that. I deeply apologize. It's like, how do you pay the house team tonight? I don't know. Okay, it's the one where, if you want to go see it for yourself, look up Robot Chicken, The Little Mermaid, and it's the one where they're in the swamp. With the scene where he's like, sha-la-la-la-la-la, my oh my. Okay, this part. Yeah, see, this part is supposed to be climactic with, if I didn't die, but whatever, oh, I think it was just to be sure. Okay. Cool. And okay. Oh no! I'm just a crab who cuts fools. I'm not a fool. Are you? Was it Eric or Aaron? I know it just started with an E. Prince Eric or something? I don't remember. No, I'm just a crab who cuts fools. Okay, 7-5 Cog Dog. Now, these three levels have a little something to them. Why they have squares on the map and not circles like all the other levels except for the bosses. And the starting level, because I'm pretty sure those are hexagons. I don't know if I'm Mandela affecting myself, but I'm gonna do it twice. So it says find button. So yeah. In order to it's okay. Wait, no. Let me start that thought over. It kind of harkens back to Force of Illusion in Mario World, where you can complete these levels normally, but you won't be able to progress until you... They're not really secret exits, but you won't be able to progress until you find all 3 buttons. Or you find buttons in each of the 3 levels. How about that? Pretty neat idea for 4 levels. Wow. It's more classic music. Tell by the monkey noises. Ha! Trust the banana. He trusted it too much. Is this for? Is there? Yep. Oh, what? It doesn't go through you. Whoa. Okay, bye. Oh no. I committed too hard. Crap, now I have to get the K again. Yeah, I'll probably skip ahead a lot in this level because parts of this are pretty slow. And by parts, I mean a lot of this level. There was something I wanted to say about this level, but I don't remember. I will say another point though. Seeing the word cog always reminds me of this old web game. I didn't really play it, but okay, I guess I'll tell a story. When I was a wee lad, and I'll use Diddy because he kind of hasn't been seeing much action since the first level. But another childhood story of mine. Oh no, you jerk! Oh my god, I wanted to... Okay, never mind, that'll wait. Okay, first I want to make a point. That... How was there a bonus room there, but not in that one area, and Flare fly away back in the floor? Oh, because that's obviously what you do. Never mind. On. I wasn't sure if that was a puzzle piece or not. I just hit it being like, alright, whatever. If it's a puzzle piece, I'll probably grab it or something on the way back up. Nope. Why? How did I fail that so spectacularly? Spectacular. Oh, spectacular. Okay, back to the story I've been trying to tell for like the past... That voice crack, jeez, let me talk! For the past like minute, almost 2 minutes, and first time I've seen blue fire guys in a while. Okay, for real. When I was a kid, I had a friend, we're still friends by the way. Basically my closest friend in elementary school. I would be able to go... Jeez Louise. I would go to his house every now and then, which always excited me because a lot of the time as a kid I didn't really... Oh shoot, I had important text. I'll see it after this level. Okay. Just at least let me tell the story, please. Yeah. So my friend, I would go over to his house every so often as a kid, which always excited me because I never really went to anyone else's house as a kid that often. Just I don't know. I don't really know why. I just always was under the assumption like my parents are always busy, so I just it was like kind of what's the point of asking if they're always busy? I just stay. Was there a barrel? Wait a minute. Did I grab that? Okay, good. Whew. Okay. I thought I had monkey brain again. But yeah, I go over to his house every so often.
Okay, that one doesn't fall. And I remember one time he showed me this game. I feel like a lot of people, okay, maybe not a lot of people, but, oh yeah, so down arrow, slam the ground, and not the most obvious thing in the world, but just make sure to do that, and then you can go here. Quick tip for these levels, by the way, if you see that little, like, that weird reactor-looking thing in the background, just know that there's a button afoot. Here, hit the button, and it plugs in. Awesome. Now we may go back to the level, and you can see that we turned that reactor on. We gotta turn on all three in order to progress. There. You showed me this game that I feel like people may or may not remember. It's called Toontown, which was like this. It was like an online Disney game where you could like hang out with people, somewhat similar to Club Penguin, but you get to play as these. You can make your own little cartoon character. And you would like fight these enemies. They were robots, and I just remember them being called Kongs. I vaguely remember what, because I think we made a new character that night just so I could see what the game was about. I remember he had like Slippery or Slippy in his name. It was like Dr. Slippery, or I don't know, Dr. Slippery. I don't know. Okay, maybe not Dr. Slippery. That sounds awful. His name was probably like something like Dr. Slippy Legs or something. I don't remember, but he was like a blue dog. Like, oh god. What does this episode come to? Oh my god. Oops. Okay, I guess we're running with Dixie then. Fine. Yeah, something like that. He was like a blue dog, I remember. And I know that there's like video essays and stuff out there about Toontown and how people miss it and how like the history of its runtime and when it shut down or something. Yeah, it was pretty cool, and like you could warp around different maps using like portable holes, see in cartoons. And oh, really, you gotta hit the button again? But yeah, I just remember going home that night thinking, like, man, I would, like, whoa. Did I just discover something? Is that like some sort of speedrunning trick you can do? Because, or is that a glitch? Huh. Well, speedrunners, take a look at that. Might not be the most valuable thing. Maybe you've been doing it for years. I don't know, but it's here anyway in case I discovered gold. So, yeah. Okay, anyways. Yeah, I remember going home that night in the car. I was like, man, that was fun. And that's just a night I remember a lot. I don't know, I feel like my commentary for at least the rest of this will be carried by another bunch of stories, so why don't I tell another one? That friend of mine, honestly, I don't think he watches my videos unless I like send him, like if it's a game I know that he enjoys, that we both enjoy. Like these switches make noises when you stand on them. But anyways, if he happens to watch this, he'll probably know who he is. But yeah, when I was a kid also, whenever we'd go over to his house, maybe I've told this story on the channel somewhere before, I don't know. Okay, it's not really like one particular story, it's more like just a amalgamation of different times. But, whenever I'd go to his house, he had Skylanders. In case anyone remembers, okay. If anyone remembers Skylanders, the Toys to Life craze. And for those of you who don't remember Skylanders, or even those of you who have never even heard of it somehow, well, okay, maybe, it's kind of old now, so there's a chance a lot of you probably don't even know what I'm talking about if you weren't really around when it happened. But yeah, basically Skylanders was like kind of like the I don't know, kind of took the helm during the what was called the Toys to Life craze, which was basically how it worked is there was like oh my god, I forgot you had to time that. How did I forget? How it worked was basically wow. You'd have this portal like stand that would connect to your console, and then you would have these figurines of the characters. You put the figurines on the portal, and they just get ported into the game. And so there was kind of like a kind of like a thing. You would like go to Target or Walmart or something, see if, or Toys R Us, because that was still around when, or was still big, because Toys R Us is kind of making a comeback I've seen. But yeah, you would like go to like your store, your local store or whatever that sell toys. You'd see a selection of Skylanders, and then you would buy them, and then oh god, then they'd be transported into the game. So yeah, he had Skylanders. As a kid, oh my god, really? As a kid, I decided to roll with Disney Infinity because I remember it was my 8th birthday? Yeah, it was my 8th birthday. I remember. My god, I could tell a whole bunch of stories. Okay, you know what? I'm sticking to the Skylanders one. Maybe next episode if you guys really want to hear it. Or if I remember to, I'll tell the Disney Infinity story. Which, speaking of which, I haven't forgotten about it. My Disney Infinity series. It's just that nobody answered the question for the last episode, which is kind of the main reason why I never went back. It was also just not getting views at all, so I was just thinking like, well, then what's the freaking point? I did this for viewer interaction, so that you guys can contribute to the toy box I was making. But yeah, back to the Skylanders story. So yeah, my friend, he had Skylanders, which was like also a really cool thing because yeah, I had a bunch of games that my friend didn't have, which always made him excited. Oh yeah, level 7-6 switcheroo. Oh, this one's cool. I had games that he didn't have, which always made him excited when he got to come over to my house. And then, yeah, like, the game I was like always excited to play whenever I went over to his house was Skylanders. Oh yeah, the gimmick of this level. Jump in front of these like switch things, and it'll cause these jelly balls to go in and out. It gets pretty clever later on. But ooh. I remember even like both him and I and another friend we kind of all just had a team of, oh my god, bonus room. I say oh my god bonus room as if I didn't just willingly go into one. But I remember like we each had our selection of Skylanders that we each used. And what was cool is like it was like there was different were they types or were they like, they weren't tribes, that's the Yokai Watch. Elements. They had different elements, so each Skylander kind of had their own purpose, so we'd each have like 3 or 4 Skylanders that each of us would use, and that kind of just like, it'd be like one of us would tap in when we had a Skylander on our team that was like useful for that area. And when you would die in the game, your Skylander it would be like your Skylander's out of energy. Like have them rest for a little while. And so like you would actually have to wait real, like, I don't know how long it took, but you'd have to wait like real minutes for you to be able to use that Skylander again. And then, oh my god. It was cool. And then I remember we had this like little area we put them in. It was kind of like a Skylander hospital. And we'd like I think the game would actually tell you if your Skylander was healthy again. And we'd like bring it back out once it's like Your Skylander was your Skylander is back alive. Yeah. And in case you're wondering who was on my team, I distinctly remember Double Trouble, Zook, and Hot Dog. Hot Dog, I remember he got for one of his birthdays one year, and then he got. I don't. Oh my gosh. I remember it kinda, but first bonus round. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's the. How did I forget this was here? Huh. Awesome. I could have swore this was like something else later, but I'm pretty sure I remember what the next levels is. Yeah, that contraption back there is hidden. Jeez, man. Yeah, I remember for one of his birthdays, he got the like the double pack that came with what was it? Was that one literally named Zap? I don't remember. It was like a water lizard that could like spew lightning. What do I do here? Ah. Aha. And then, yeah, it came with that, and it came with Hot Dog, who was a little fire dog. And I loved Hot Dog. Yeah, he got the water one, and I got the fire one. Kind of like Pokemon. And yeah, he was also he still is a Pokemon fan, actually. We both are. And he would always beat me because I was terrible at Pokemon when I was a little kid. Because my golden strategy all the time was whenever I'd go into a battle, sort Pokemon by, okay, you have the least HP, so you go out first, you have the most HP, so you go out last, and I would not switch out my Pokemon until, like, oh my god. And I would never switch my Pokemon out. The only way I would ever change Pokemon was when they were literally unable to continue the battle. So yeah, golden strategy there. Just keep the same Pokemon out there, refuse to switch them out, and then just let myself get murdered by type disadvantage. I know, I was awesome at Pokemon as a kid. You haven't got to tell me twice. Think. Well, that's what I get for thinking. Yeah, this episode's gonna be over an hour. I can already feel it in my bones. No, I am so stupid, bro. I can't keep doing this to myself. Okay. Screw the level 1 up. I'm just going for this. Hey, No! Finally happened, and of course it's the one I struggled to get to. I knew that would happen eventually in that bonus room. Whee! You know what? Just screw this. Actually, well, I guess I don't have to cut. I'll just cut again right now. So yay! More bonus room. I goofed that. How? Okay, what was I saying? Oh yeah. That golden strategy. There's Mr. Pokemon fan here who has done two. Well, okay, one absolutely terrible Pokemon Let's Play and a mediocre Pokemon Let's Play. I finally got good years later though, and I finally beat him in Sword and Shield. But, oh yeah, this part. You have to wait until they're in front of that thing. If you do it too early, they'll just bounce off it. Like, walk the other way. And then obviously if they make it past, then you just get hurt. And no, wait. Oh yeah, that part back there. I want to talk about that part with the tires back there. I kind of tried to recreate something like that in Mario Maker. Though I did it terribly. Obviously it used the on and off blocks, but again, I executed it terribly. Think. What now? Oh, okay. Aha. Or an extra life. Obviously I'm thinking this. I'm gonna die anyway. I already know it's just inevitable. I'll do this. Okay, I am so awesome. Duck, right? Okay. Well, I know you could duck, I just didn't know if I could duck under that thing. Bottom? Yeah, I beat him years later in Sword and Shield when I finally started getting competent at Pokemon. And we have not battled since. I do want to battle him at some point. We were gonna... I think we were supposed to in Scarlet and Violet, but we just never did. Also, bye. And now with Pokemon Champions coming out, hopefully I can do something with that. Bro! I'm so bad at this right now. Oh, I guess all the time. How many? Okay, I just need to make sure. Okay, because I know the last puzzle piece is in this area. So you must die! Bro. Ah. That one I missed on my last playthrough. My personal playthrough. Cool. But yeah, there's... Okay. You know what? I'm gonna get this off my chest. I've told this to... Actually, have I told this to anyone? I think I've talked about this on the channel. Maybe? I don't know. Okay, 7-7 Music Magnus. Oh, listen, this one's pretty fun, but it can be annoying in a couple parts. But, okay. So first of all, I remember back in 4th grade, and yeah, me and this friend were in the same school, obviously, as you would be if you... Oh yeah, you actually get to open the doors. Yeah, as you would be with people you kind of hang out with at their house. Okay, whatever. If you go to someone's house to hang out, either your parents are friends, or you go to the same school. That's usually how it goes. Oh, okay. Later on, these things will launch us up. Oh god, it's moving. I didn't realize. Yeah. You don't actually have to time that. But anyway, back in 4th grade, we had this field trip where we flew out to Sacramento. Yeah. I don't know if you know this. I've made this pretty public before, but I live in California. Yeah, so we took a trip to Sacramento. Hold on. Thank God it wasn't the awful one. I thought it was for a moment, and I kind of breathed a sigh of relief when I saw it just was the normal one. Whoa. Oh, if you haven't picked up on it yet, this level kind of just goes to the music. Is that anything crafted for this level? I don't think it is. But part of me wants to look just in case. No, okay. But yeah, we had this trip to Sacramento, and I remember, my god, that was like when I first learned what who Gumi was. As a kid, I grew up watching the XY anime, which, by the way, peak Pokemon anime right there. I missed out on a lot of things as a kid, but that's like one of the things I'm still proud of to this day that I got to grow up with. Yeah, he was telling me about how Ash's new Pokemon was Gumi, and I hadn't seen like the new season Kalos Quest yet. This was when Ash was still traveling to get his 4th gym badge. And he was telling me like, yeah, Ash has like this Pokemon is called Gumi, and he's like the weakest dragon type Pokemon ever. Which I don't think he is. It's kind of just how all dragon types are when you first capture them, but he was like, yeah, Gumi's like really weak, but he's like really cute, and he evolves into this really strong Pokemon called Gudra. Like, oh, cool. And I had no idea what he looked like. I don't know why I pictured something like Axew, even though Axew is kind of his own thing. Yeah, that was cool. And I remember the first night we got into Sacramento, we went to this place. What was it? Oh my god, now I gotta look this up after, because I'm probably gonna fudge the name. Okay, I got nervous. Just leave me alone. Was it just the Crab Shack, or was it like did it have a name on it? I just know it was like a Crab Shack. Oh wait, I see you down there. I almost didn't see because my switch was blocking the view. Yeah, like we ate at like the seafood place that night, and he and I had a Pokemon battle, and obviously I lost, but I still distinctly remember that. And then later on that night, I think I've mentioned him before in one of my Pokemon Let's Plays. I don't remember which one. It might have been Sword and Shield, but I think I brought him up how his favorite Pokemon is Gardevoir. And no, he's not one of those people, I promise. Kind of the opposite, actually. What I mean by that, that's for me to know and for you not to know, but, I won't go any further than that. Oh, I see you back there. Means... Aha! Oh yeah, and if you don't find all the buttons, it's just... the next level just doesn't open. I thought something different happened, but I experimented with that on my own, in my personal playthrough, and yeah, it's not as exciting to see as you'd think. But yeah, his favorite Pokemon was Gardevoir, and I remember him telling me how he had a level 100 Gardevoir. And I still had yet to complete Omega Ruby. I had gotten it, I don't even think I had it for a year at that point, because I got it like Christmas 2013, and the trip was in 2014, yeah. Or, yeah, that seems right. I could be wrong, but yeah. So he had a level 100 Gardevoir. I still had yet to complete. Okay. Don't know why I made that so sultry. What the hell? It's like, ooh, like the Wario. Ooh. Yeah, I still had yet to complete Omega Ruby because at that point I was still terrible at Pokemon. If I remember correctly, my team was Blaziken, which, fine. Blaziken's an awesome Pokemon. Linoon, who had all HM moves. I was not... I don't know. I knew his purpose as an HM slave before I even knew what HM slaves were. Did I get everything? Yeah, okay. But I just didn't register that you don't typically use your HM slaves for battle. I don't think I had Mightyena still. I accidentally killed Groudon when I first saw him, so I didn't have Groudon until like years later when I learned that you can actually like re-encounter him. I had Latios. I think I had Swallow. And I don't remember who else. It might have been... Oh, right, the Kong Temple. Because, yeah, this level isn't an actual level. And yeah, the first level is a hexagon. I knew I wasn't Mandela affecting myself. 7-K Treacherous Track. This one is pretty alright. It's annoying in hard mode. At least it was for me. I mean, maybe that's just because my strategy for doing hard mode when I did it on my own was do all the Kong Temples before I do all the regular levels. Dixie. Which means that before I did this, I had to do Perilous Passage or whatever. I don't care anymore. I don't care to remember its name. I hate that level. If you haven't picked up on the... No! Okay, I got it. Joke's on you, I got it. But yeah, the gimmick with this level, you gotta keep hitting those switches. And if you miss one, then you just fail the level. Kind of like that one level in Donkey Kong Country, like the original with the fuel and the platform. But, what was I saying? Yeah. I don't really remember my entire team at first, but he let me borrow his level 100 Gardevoir to beat the game with. Yeah, I know, it's tacky and stupid to ask your friend for their level 100 Pokemon in order to beat a game that I don't know, maybe I should have just been better at, but means anything later in life I nuzlocked. Damn it, really? Later on in life I nuzlocked him in Ruby, so take that as well. Yeah, I don't know, but like obviously we did that that whole like weekend-long field trip. I'm pretty sure we were there for like 2 days. Really? I'll always remember that trip, and I know it was like for educational purposes and everything, but I don't know, just the Pokemon stuff is what made it the most memorable for me. And also like that being, no, it wasn't my first time staying somewhere away from home, but I think that was like my first time only like, no, oh come on, no, I'm dead. Either way, I was boned. Well, obviously, it's like that was my first time staying the night somewhere, like for school-related stuff. Yeah, I don't think that trip was like my first time when I was only with my mom, because I know my mom went with. That was my chaperone there. I don't know, it all felt different. I still remember the feeling of, oh god, you don't want to go too far ahead, otherwise that might happen. And also the level, like the other level elements will show up too early. Or, not too early, but actually, yeah, they just won't show up for a while, so you'll just jump into nothing. But, yeah, Dixie makes this kind of a lot easier. I don't know, it was just a really neat trip. The plane ride was fun, I remember since the X and Y anime has come out recently, I remember like when we finally landed, him and I did the Ash, like when he healed with the "Hey, Kalos region." That was awesome. Such a geek. You know, what are you gonna do? Crud, I got another text. We get the silver orb! It's mine or mine! Okay, this time I actually do have to answer this text. But, hey, we got 7 out of 8 Kong temples, so that's pretty neat. We just have one more. And the next one is what I consider to be the easiest in normal mode, but pretty difficult in hard mode. Still not the hardest in hard mode, though. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I'm probably gonna get another text, but, anyways, 7-R lift off launch.
Yeah, I wonder what the R stands for.
Yeah, you only unlock this level once you've hit all 3 of the buttons. Not really much to this level. There's no secrets or anything. You can still die. Yeah, you can still die. That's probably just bananas or something. I'll grab it anyways. Banana coin. Coin. Going here. 3, 2, 1. It doesn't actually go 3, 2, 1. I got vertical juice. I got vertical rocket barrel, which only shows up here and in one other level, which some of you might know which level it is. Okay, hold B to kind of go higher up, and oh my god! Just like regular rocket barrel, you touch anything, you die. And yeah, you're just going up. Whew. And oh right, these ships have collision. I didn't remember if these were actually here or not, but they are. Oh my god. Okay. Aurora Borealis. Aurora Borealis! This time of year, this time of day, and this part of Donkey Kong Island, localized entirely above your rocket ship. Yes. May I see it? Look. I did. my thigh. I didn't feel it in my thigh. Anyways, level 7-B, Feathered Feet. I used Diddy Kong last time, right? So... Right, okay. Yeah, I'll stick with Dixie Kong this time. In fact, I might make this one a little easier. Yeah, this one you can also die at the start of, before you even get to the boss. Should we be seeing this? Okay. Okay, in all seriousness. Hello, I have been born. It's a chicken. You gotta fight him, which makes it a chicken fight. Okay, yeah. Ooh, I'm going 2 for 2 with that kind of stupid joke. Maybe one of these times I'll actually, you know, let it happen.
Get a load of this!
So yeah, just walk underneath the chicken and try not to let him step on you. Now, I want to see something. No, okay, they still removed. I remember in the original. So okay, so yeah, the first one you wanna walk under him as soon as possible, and that one you kind of want to stay away from him because his machine goes haywire immediately. This one it goes haywire like after a little bit, like yeah, right there. I remember in the original you could still hear his the robot clacking on the metal, but this one they just removed it. For me that was always like one of the most memorable parts of it. Okay, when he does that, just duck, grip onto this, and then just punch him. No hearts. Wow, okay. Usually it gives you hearts. And try to get him to do this because he usually does it again. Okay. So, yeah, I'll do that, then I'll start this. No? Okay. Crap! Okay. Look for Dixie Kong making that easier. Oh, thanks. Now you can look. Okay, no. I know it's supposed to be challenging. I would say that this boss is one of the harder ones, but for some reason, last time I did this in normal mode, it was really easy. Also, this music slaps.
You know what they say, the more the merrier.
Like I said, I've come to make an announcement. Donkey Kong is a... Okay, I'm not going to continue that. If you know the reference, you know the reference. And yeah, now he really is Eggman. Thought I was just making jokes just to make jokes. No, he basically just is. And then I'll try to slam you. But, okay. That was actually really good placement. Usually he just goes to the complete opposite side of the map from you. Or it's just because I... Oh, wait. No, that was so optimal, though. Or maybe that's just because I just get the hell out of the way as much as possible. Bro, yeah, keep hitting those chickens and they'll keep giving you hearts. As long as you keep being consistent, you shouldn't die. And then, no. I think he has one hit left, if I'm not mistaken. No, please. No, I'm so close. Please. Oh god, he's actually trying to murder me. Which I know is his whole job. Okay, there we go. I know we've been like beating the crap out of these bosses, but that's the first one I feel like genuine. And look how distraught they are in the back. It's like that's like the first one, like actually like, jeez, dude. Banana! You didn't take out of my breath. Banana slammer. I should have breathed. I just didn't get my breath beforehand. But cool, world clear, and I still over an hour on my end. So awesome. Maybe the worlds just are that long. Music gallery updated, diorama gallery updated. No, my piss pool! Okay. And with that, open the way to the volcano. The final world of the game. And as I've been doing, summary. Wait, can I just... Oh, okay. Jungle, beach, ruins, cave, forest, cliff, factory, done. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to go to the music area, huh? And the art. Wonder when I'll do that. Right now. Yeah, we unlocked something and everything. Ooh, we got the last critters one. Animal friends. Look at all of these awesome bonanzas you get in Donkey Kong Bonanza, especially the squirrel one. Okay, Critters 2. Ooh, we even get the last of Critters 2. Oh, this thing. Koali, a scrapped enemy who we... Okay, kinda scrapped. You'll see what I mean later. And Ready Bots. Oh, we didn't really see... Yeah, they removed that buzzsaw one, which, had they added it, probably would have been really annoying. Tiki Gallery. Oh, wait, is this the Tiki Pilot? Oh, yeah, you can kind of see them in the back, but you never really fight them. You could also see it in the back of the first level, but I didn't because for some reason I went backwards. And Thugly. Very similar to Mugly's art, how they drew him. You can see that, yeah. You can see that Thugly's shell kind of changed. Used to be like, more of this like almost like water mine, kinda. And then changed to be more like an armadillo. And okay, now my laptop's actually throwing a fit, so that's what you get. You get to be unplugged now. How about that? And the World Gallery. Factory entrance. So yeah, more red steel, kind of more of a reference to the arcade Donkey Kong, but and I'm pretty sure that's what they were doing with the Wooded Kingdom and Odyssey with Steam Gardens. I just kind of can't help but make the connection between those two. And the Kong Gallery.
It's me! It's me! Cranky Shop! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, look at me!
Music. You obtain. Factory Friction, Life in the Mines returns, and Automatic Action. Now for our new diorama. I think, oh, this one. Yeah, you kind of get a reference to the arcade Donkey Kong. So you got all these robot chickens with the one annoying fire robot, and Donkey Kong throwing barrels down. With Diddy Kong nowhere really to be seen. I guess he's just in the DK barrel. Which, now that I think about it, yeah, I guess that's kind of something that's not in the game anymore. Cause now with Dixie Kong being in the game, didn't really think about that. How that's kind of just a relic of how the game was originally. Wow. And not a lot to this one either, other than the obvious reference to the arcade game. There's got this guy down here. Yeah. Pretty neato. Are those eggs? Wait, or is that just part of the machine? Oh, I guess eggs for the robot chickens, maybe. He's like guarding their own nest from them. It's funny. And with that, we have made it to the final world, at least of the main game. So next time on Donkey Kong Country Returns, we will take on the volcano. I'll see you guys there, and make sure to roll.